Question number 8. The following text is adapted from Aphra Behn's 1689 novel The Lucky Mistake. Atlante and Rinaldo are neighbors who have been secretly exchanging letters through Charlot, Atlante's sister. Atlante gave this letter to Charlotte, who immediately ran into the balcony with it, where she still found Rinaldo in a melancholy posture, leaning his head on his hand. She showed him the letter, but was afraid to toss it to him, for fear it might fall to the ground. So he ran and fetched a long cane, which he cleft at one end and held it while she put the letter into the cleft, and stayed not to hear what he said to it. But never was a man so transported with joy as he was at the reading of this letter. It gives him new wounds, for to the generous nothing obliges love so much as love. Which choice best describes the overall structure of the text? Is it A, it describes the delivery of a letter and then portrays a character's happiness at reading that letter? B, it establishes that a character is desperate to receive a letter and then explains why another character has not yet written that letter? C, it presents a character's concerns about delivering a letter and then details the contents of that letter. D, it reveals the inspiration behind the character's letter and then emphasizes the excitement that another character feels upon receiving that letter. So some of the answers are very easily we can eliminate. Definitely details contents of that letter, that is wrong. Choice C is incorrect. Although the text states that Charlotte won't toss the letter to Rinaldo because she doesn't want it to fall, the text doesn't refer to the contents of the letter. Instead, the text describes how happy Rinaldo feels after reading it. And choice D also, it reveals the inspiration behind the character's letter. Although the text does describe Rinaldo's reaction to the letter, the text doesn't begin by discussing Atlante's inspiration for writing the letter. Instead, the text begins by discussing the delivery of the letter. So we eliminated C and D. And B is also incorrect because the text indicates that the letter has been written. There is no explanation why another character hasn't written one. So nowhere it is mentioned why another character hasn't written a letter, hasn't written one. And in addition, the text description of Rinaldo in a melancholy posture suggests that he's sad and thoughtful, but that it doesn't mean that he is desperate to receive the letter. So it doesn't say that any character is desperate to receive a letter. So definitely A is the best answer and it's the correct answer. Choice A is the best answer because it most accurately describes the overall structure of the text. The narrator begins by explaining how Charlotte carefully delivers Atlante's letter to Rinaldo and then relates that Rinaldo feels transported with joy. So never was a man so transported with joy. That is mentioned after reading the letter. Therefore, the overall structure of the text is best described as a description of the delivery of a letter followed by the portrayal of a character's happiness after reading the letter. So I hope that's clear.